So somehow, shape, or way, I offended Marvel fans because I made a video about me getting commissioned to make a Marvel concept, which, you know, to be honest with you guys, it's not hard to get people or companies to commission you for things. You don't have to be big and famous. You don't have to make crazy money or even be in certain circles. If people see you're talented, they'll reach out to you, right? This is what Marvel does. I'll give you an example. There's a guy called Wisdom. He's a designer, right? And he was broke at one point. 2020, he went viral for making these crazy videos and using an application only on his phone. He created some of the coolest transitions and ads for fashion ever. He created things based off of anime or nature, and he got famous. But here's the thing. You don't have to be that big to get people to want to work with you. Or the obvious thing is that I'm bigger outside of YouTube. So people know me from circles, from my cousins and my siblings who are also kind of pretty big. So I can get gigs easier. I don't have 20 million subs. I'm not Corey Kenshin on here, but I have more influence outside of it. So it's put two and two together. Also, a lot of you guys were commenting on the video without even watching the whole video. Y'all are missing out on the greatest Marvel game of all time because you wanted to be trolls. Haven't you guys been begging and pleading for a good Marvel game since count my fingers, 2012? And we haven't got one. What about Ultimate Alliance 3? What about Avengers? A-Day. What about Guardians of the Galaxy? I will say this. Past Marvel games like the X-Men games have been amazing. Marvel vs. Capcom, amazing. The classic beat 'em ups, amazing. But we have not got a AAA game that has real money put into it that's been great. So, first of all, if you don't watch my video entirely, you're no longer getting input on my content. You're getting banned, or you're getting put in timeout, or you might be hit from the channel, because I don't care. Watch the video, then say you hate it. Give me that much grace, because look, I watch people I don't like all the time, and I'll say I disagree, but I'll leave a like or a dislike. It's whatever. That's all you got to do. This whole trying to argue with me when you've not even watched, I checked my analytics, kid you not. Most of y'all who are new on my channel, and even some who watch me, who subscribe to me, y'all watch a minute or even half a minute or even 0.5 seconds and then be like, I'm off. My thing is, how you gonna hate from outside the club and you can't even get in? You can't get in this club. You're banned, buddy. But Chief, what about starting, getting more subscribers? I will get famous and I will get more subscribers from not letting y'all try me. How about that? The one thing you gotta do as a content creator, I realize, you gotta check people at the door. Listen, look at my rules. If you didn't watch the whole video, I'm not giving you no grace. You're banned. If you come talking crazy, banned. You don't get to talk to me. This is not a democracy here. I'm the king here. I'm the captain here, okay? And I find it weird how you're saying cap, but there's people who have less clout, less, pull than me, because I don't think y'all realize, let me talk for a second. Before my other channel got deleted, I was popping off on YouTube. I was getting big in the FGC. I was getting big in game creation. I was helping people I've made some amazing contributions to indie games and even AAA games through writing, consulting, and not on no SBI tip. I'm not a part of the Sweet Baby tip. None of that nonsense. I have back-to-back successes. So of course, Marvel, my cousin, he's a designer, so I have that connection with them. They know me. They know him. If you don't know, he's the one that helped me make the whole NVC reboot stuff, like the editing trailer, the videography, and the logo. He did that. The guy's a freaking god at what he does. So of course I have a connection Of course. And you know what? I'll spoil something for y'all, right? I'll spoil something for y'all big. I will put my cousin's portfolio in the description or at the comment section, right? Click on it. There's a series for a show, a pitch called X-Files Beyond. And I hope to write some of that stuff. No joke. The X-Files are getting rebooted, the show, Legendary, and there's a movie/series after it. The guy who made the movie Sinners, he's rebooting it. Amazing director, amazing writer. So, now that you know that I have pull, please shut the F up about, oh, you capping. Shut up. Shut up, man. I got connections you don't, all right? YouTube is fun for me. It's not a real job. But if I really want to get big on YouTube, it'll be easy. I don't pay for ads. I don't pay for promotion. I drop content and leave. You see some of my videos, they might have 5 views, 2. Okay, cool. At least somebody watched it. Doesn't bother me. I post what I like and what I feel. Sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't. And people like that, people who have that idea and that mindset, we end up getting big. Because it's about the passion. It's not about the money. It's about making content I want to make and just doing what I want to feel. I did it. I loved it. I had fun. My last channel, I was obsessed with money, but now I'm good. I'm chill. I'm older now, more wiser. And I just feel like people want to attack me for trying to be cool. I don't have an urgency. I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. That's a lot. I only don't post 2 days a week, and Sunday, maybe 3 days a week. And, I feel like whenever and this is the funny thing, when I ban people or block them, they try to come back and get back. And it's funny because all it does is give me more subscribers. When I aggravate y'all, it makes people find me faster. And I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just like, I'm banning you. And you don't get your comments deleted. Bye. Boom, boom, hide from channel. Because why would I allow trolls on my channel? Why would I allow that? But you'll never grow. I will. People will leave. People will come back. Some will leave. Some new will follow. That's how it is. It doesn't bother me. And I will say that when you have that attitude about life, people generally are scared of you because they're like, oh, he doesn't care. I don't. Saying I don't care is cliche, but it's like, look what I'm posting. I post, I delete comments, and I leave. I go make some money. I stack a bread. Let me ask you a question before I leave. And this is real talk. Have you guys ever seen $100,000 in person? Have you ever seen $1 million in person? Why would I care about y'all's comments or just the certain context of YouTube or content creation when I've seen both? I've touched both. Think about it. If I'm capping, why would I not care about? Why would I just be saying this? Or why would I post videos that aren't really pop culture hype like Asmongold is? Or Queso. Think about it. Berlin, Berleezy, AMP. I post and I drop and I disappear. I'm like Corey Kenshin, but I'm more consistent. Food for thought.